What's good, y'all? It's your boy Beat Addict, and I am in Logic Pro. I'm in my sampler, Serato Sampler, my favorite sampler. Um, Somebody in the comments was, they was talking about they was new to Serato, so I kind of just wanted, hop in here, just give a couple of tips, some of the things that I do in Serato, and just a couple of basics for brand new people that might just be getting into Serato. This ain't gonna be no full breakdown, just a couple of things though. But I already got my sample in here. Let's listen to the sample right quick. Let's listen to the sample right quick. Here we go. All right, so first off, I got it in sync mode right here. This is where, I put in my favorite BPM always comes up as 90 BPM. That's the tempo that I'm usually in. But when you add in your sample, you don't have to do that. You can leave it at the original BPM. The original BPM of this song right here is, as you can see right here, 134. But I always sync it to my tempo so I can play with it. All right here where the key is. If you want to change the key, let's play it. Alright, so we got that. We got the key. Of course, we got, if you got Serato Sample and the most, I guess the most recent update, I think this update might have came out last year or something like that. But we got stem separation. You can come right up here. Let's say the song got drums in it. I'm not sure. I didn't hear any drums in this one, so got a little hi-hat in there. Let me see if that takes out that hi-hat though. Took that hi-hat right out. Okay. But I don't mind the hi-hat, but you got your bass right here, keys, and the vocals. Let me take that bass out right quick. Let me see. Alright. Alright, that sounds good, but you just basically click on one to take it out. To take whatever parts you want out. Whatever if you just want to keep the bass, click on all these. And we'll just keep the bass. Gotta love stem separation, man. Gotta love it. Gotta love it. You could be so much more creative now, man. I'm telling you, it's crazy. But as far as when I do my chops, and a lot of times I'll just come right down here and let Serato find the samples for real. Boom. You got your whole thing of chops right here. One quick beginner's tip. Let's say I love that chop right there. You can come right here to your favorites, click that. That now it's your favorite. It ain't never going nowhere. But let's say you accidentally select all and you delete your chops. You still got that favorite. You still got your favorite right there. It ain't going nowhere. And let's say you want to save that for later. Let's say you want to save that dope chop for later. You can come right up here. In fact, go down to save as. I'm tripping. Save as. Name it. Save it. And bam. It'll be in there. You can close it out, come back in. It's going to be right there. You know what I'm saying? So you got fine samples. You also got random samples. So Serato will find you some random samples. Hit random. All right. There we go. We got some samples in there. That's just if you want to have Serato find your chops. So, but if you want to do your own chops, or when I do my own chops, let's get rid of all these. Delete. And if you don't want this no more, you just click on it, hit the favorite button. Now it ain't your favorite no more. Okay. Let's go start. Let me grab my cursor and go all the way back to the beginning. Start my own chops. I usually stay in the mono mode and this whole mono mode. In that mode, I can start my chops. If I let go on the button, it's gonna stop. You know what I mean? I usually stay on that. Just when I go to the next chop, I'll just hit the next button. And so on. Now, if I wanted to use, you don't have to do it that way. You can do it in the trigger mode. In the trigger mode, you can chop the same way, but the music is gonna keep playing. See, I hit the button one time and it's still playing. You hit another button and it goes to a. That's when you start chopping. That's a good way. Just let that trigger mode. You just hit a button. The song gonna keep playing, and then you just keep chopping after that. Chopping. It don't stop like in the hold mode. This hold mode button right here, it's gonna stop once you hit one. Boom, and it stopped right there. But aside from that, down here, one of my favorite things to use also is reverse. You know, you want one of your chops to reverse. You click on that chop, and then once you highlight your chop down here, you hit the reverse button. If you don't want it to be reversed no more, you highlight it, and then you hit the reverse button to deselect it. Then you're good. Also, we got you got your filter. You click on your chop that you might want to filter. You know what I'm saying? Or if you want them all filtered the same way, you can go right here, select all, and then filter them all at once. Or if you want to, select them all, you want to turn it down or turn them up. The chop's too low. Boom, there you go. Let's see. You got your attack. Say you don't like your attack on all your chops. I like that feature. I really don't use the release a lot, but I have used the release. But the release will let me see if you can tell what's going on. It'll just drag it along. It'll drag it along further. You can just hit it. You can hit your key, hit your chop, and it'll just drag it longer or shorter. That's just something you could play with. But something else that I use is the key shift. On whatever chop that you want, you can change the key on just that one chop. while your other chops are still in key. You can go to your other chop and go to a higher key, you know. And I do a lot with the time stretch. That's when I start trying to manipulate it to the way I want. I'll drop it down 50%, 100% now. Hold on, let me go to a chop. All right, so this chop, let's say I want to time stretch that down to 50. Now it's slower. So now you're getting into the manipulating the sample and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes you need that time stretch to for the sample to actually fit sometimes, because sometimes it can be a little out of whack, and that time stretch will help you get it in time. But that's my basics. That's pretty much my basics on how I do things and use the Serato. Pretty basic stuff. That's how I do it. You know. Okay. One more down in this area. You got set slicer. I never really come in here for real. But you can set slicer and it'll chop it up. Now you got your little. If you chop it up on the one, you got a whole lot of little small chops. I know a lot of producers do those little miniature chops like that, but I really don't. You go to two, you got your some more bigger chops. All right, man. I hope you got a little something what you was looking for, man. A couple of basics of it. Oh, damn. I forgot about this. I gotta give you this pointer. This right here. It's one of my favorite tools right here to go to in Serato. When I find a sound, I'll hit this keyboard. When you do that, now your key, now that specific sound you can play in all octaves. Now it's just like your own personal sound. I don't know. I kind of want to. I don't know why I want to lay that down. Hold on. Let me see something. I want to lay that down right quick.